archaeologists discovered New York after 10,000 years. Imagine standing in the middle of a jungle so vast that it stretches beyond the horizon. Massive trees rise hundreds of feet into the air. Thick vines hang from the sky like ropes. Strange birds echo through the mist. Everywhere you look, nature seems untouched, wild, and eternal. Then suddenly, through the fog, something impossible appears. A giant wall of glass and steel. Not a mountain, not a cliff, a skyscraper. A structure so enormous that it towers above the forest itself. But this isn't a city. This isn't even civilization. This is Earth, 10,000 years after humans vanished. And this is the story of how archaeologists discovered what was once called New York City. For thousands of years, nobody knew exactly what happened to humanity's greatest cities. Records had been lost. Digital archives had corrupted. Entire chapters of human history had faded into myth. Future civilizations knew humans had once lived on Earth, but most believed the ancient stories were exaggerated. After all, how could one species build cities with millions of people, towers that touched the clouds, and machines capable of connecting the entire planet? Many thought those stories were legends, until the expedition arrived. The team landed on Earth's eastern continent shortly after sunrise. Their mission was simple: investigate unusual structures detected beneath dense vegetation. At first, they expected to find the ruins of a small settlement, maybe a forgotten research station. Nothing more. Instead, their scanners detected something that shouldn't have existed: an entire city hidden beneath a forest. As the explorers moved deeper into the jungle, they began finding strange objects buried under roots and soil. Broken roads, fragments of concrete, rusted metal beams, glass unlike anything produced in their own time. The deeper they traveled, the stranger things became. Massive stone canyons appeared between the trees. But these weren't natural formations. They were streets, ancient streets. Slowly, the team realized they weren't exploring random ruins. They were walking through the remains of one of the most important cities in human history, New York. 10,000 years earlier, New York had been one of the most powerful cities on Earth. Millions of people lived there. Thousands of buildings filled its skyline. Lights illuminated the night so brightly that darkness almost disappeared. Now there was only silence. Nature had reclaimed everything. Trees grew through apartment buildings. Rivers flowed through subway tunnels. Birds nested inside skyscrapers. Entire ecosystems existed where offices once stood. The city had become a forest. But the greatest discovery was still ahead. Several days into the expedition, one archaeologist noticed something unusual above the tree line. At first it looked like a distant mountain. Then the fog shifted, and everyone froze. Rising above the jungle was a skyscraper. Not a ruin, not a pile of rubble. A skyscraper. Against all odds, one enormous tower had survived. Its glass was shattered. Its exterior was covered with vines. Trees grew from its upper floors. But somehow, after 10,000 years, it was still standing. Nobody could explain it. The structure became known as the Last Tower for weeks. The expedition studied the building from a distance. It seemed impossible. Countless storms had struck Earth over the centuries. Floods, earthquakes, changing climates. And the relentless force of nature should have destroyed it long ago. Yet there it stood, a silent monument to a forgotten civilization. Eventually, the team entered the tower. Inside, they discovered a world frozen in time. The lower levels had collapsed long ago, but higher floors remained remarkably intact. Rooms still contained furniture. Ancient screens rested on desks. Elevators stood motionless inside their shafts. Every object told a story. For the first time in thousands of years, future humanity was looking directly into the daily lives of their ancestors. One room contained hundreds of workstations arranged in neat rows. Another held meeting spaces where important decisions had once been made. There were coffee cups, notebooks, signs, personal belongings, tiny reminders that real people had once occupied this place. People who laughed, worked, dreamed, fell in love, and never imagined their world would one day become an archaeological mystery. Then the expedition discovered something extraordinary. Deep within the tower, protected behind multiple layers of reinforced material, they found a digital archive. Most of the data had been destroyed by time, but fragments survived. Videos, messages, images, moments from everyday life. For the first time, Future humanity could see the ancient world with their own eyes. Crowded streets, children playing, cars moving through traffic, people staring at glowing devices held in their hands. The archaeologists were astonished. The ancient humans suddenly felt real. Not legends, not myths. People. One recovered video showed thousands of individuals crossing a bridge during sunrise. Another captured celebrations in crowded streets. Others documented ordinary moments that no one had considered important when they were recorded. Yet after 10,000 years, those ordinary moments became priceless because they proved something remarkable. Human civilization had once been alive in ways no history book could fully describe. As the investigation continued, scientists began piecing together the story of New York's disappearance. The city hadn't been destroyed by a single catastrophe. There was no giant explosion, no sudden collapse. Instead, nature simply took it back, year after year, century after century. Without maintenance, roads cracked, plants emerged through concrete, buildings weakened, weather slowly erased what humans had built. The process was incredibly slow, so slow that no individual generation would have noticed it. But over thousands of years, nature accomplished what no army ever could. It reclaimed the city completely. The discovery changed the way future civilizations viewed Earth. For centuries, people had believed humanity's greatest achievement was technology. The last tower suggested something different. Maybe humanity's greatest achievement wasn't what they built. Maybe it was the fact that they built anything at all. For a brief moment in Earth's history, billions of people worked together to create cities, cultures, languages, art, science, and dreams. Then time moved forward, as it always does. Toward the end of the expedition, the team climbed to the highest surviving floor of the last tower. The view was breathtaking. In every direction stretched an endless sea of green. No roads, no lights, no traffic, no signs of civilization, only forest. Yet hidden beneath that forest lay one of the greatest cities ever created. As the sun began setting, one archaeologist recorded a final message. "We came here searching for ruins. Instead, we found ourselves. The people who lived here are gone. Their buildings are falling. Their streets have vanished. But their story remains. And perhaps that is what truly survives the passage of time." Shortly after the expedition ended, Earth was declared a protected historical world. No construction was allowed. No permanent settlements were permitted. The ruins would remain untouched. A reminder, not of humanity's destruction, but of humanity's existence. And somewhere within the endless forests of ancient New York, the last tower still stands, silent, waiting, watching over a city that once never slept.